All right. Well,
We're live. We're live. We're live. We're live. You good?
I'm good. You want me to start it up, or do you want to start it up?
Nah. I'm in shock, bro. So I don't know. Good. Start her up.
All right. All right. Three, two, one. What's up, everybody? AWO show here, assholes with opinions, and we're here with the review of UFC 229, McGregor versus Khabib.
Good job,
All right,
dude.
ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Three, two. What's up? What's up, everybody? SplatMan here with another AWO show, assholes with opinions, and we just got done watching UFC 229, McGregor versus Khabib, and it was a shocker to a lot of people probably, but we'll get into that. I'm with my main man, the man with the iron dick, Mr. Burpee Reynolds himself, the dude with the beard, my buddy, best pal, Gonzo Shark. What up, buddy?
Man with the iron dick, Burpee Reynolds. That was so good. Oh man, I just brought my spirits up right now after that fucking shit I just watched. No, I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. Um, I'm not pissed that yeah, I'm pissed that Khabib won kind of, but I really don't care. I mean, dude, he showed that he was a better fighter. Bottom line, can't take anything away from him. But dude, I just cannot believe what I saw after that fight, dude. I can't believe he jumped the cage. But it's like whatever, he's got emotion. But I can't believe his boys went in there and punched Conor McGregor. That's
I know,
crazy, dude. That's fucking crazy.
dude. It is crazy. I mean, the whole match was good. The whole pay-per-view in general was pretty good, I thought.
Me too.
Start to finish. But yeah, that whole ending was like it was madness, bro. I couldn't believe it. Like I could understand like I guess Khabib jumping the fence is crazy. Um it's not the first time we've seen that, but then I mean, I didn't really get to see what happened after he jumped in the fence. I didn't
They
know
were
if he,
fighting. No,
yeah,
he
but
he attacked this dude and they were fist fighting out there, bro.
I seen some fist flying, but I don't know if he straight up attacked him because I didn't catch it. But all I seen in the octagon was Conor McGregor get like a right hook out of nowhere from somebody, bro.
Dude,
I was like, what the fuck is going on, bro? And Dana White was all like, fucking pissed off in the octagon and shit. Dude, it was crazy.
dude, this is not, bro. I don't think this is gonna be good for Khabib. I mean, I was just watching the post-fight show for like 5 minutes before I came on here with you, and they're saying they're like, I mean, dude, he could get arrested for this. I mean, he jumped out of the cage and assaulted somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like right after the biggest fight ever. And I know, like what you said earlier too about the dolly thing or whatever, but like, there's a difference between throwing a dolly at a bus and fucking literally attacking somebody. You know what
well,
I'm saying?
I mean, his buddies attacked the bus, shattered glass and shit, and
No, I get
you
that, but
know.
that's
But other than that, though, like Khabib made himself look very like immature as a person, as a fighter. He didn't look very professional after that win. Um, this is going to be looked down upon on Khabib, and McGregor's going to kind of look on top of this, even though he lost. But I can't take anything away from Khabib's Khabib's win, dude, because I mean,
he
in,
dominated him.
in my opinion, he dominated. He
He
had all
did.
control in the match. Um, I can't believe how long he stood up with McGregor. I think McGregor had all the opportunity in the world to be the best stand up fighter. You know, best boxer in the octagon. He had plenty of times to knock Khabib out, you know, to take control, but he didn't. He was either winded or he just didn't feel right. But I don't know. Khabib looked good. He dominated. Like I said, if whoever takes control of the octagon is going to come out victorious, and that was Khabib all day.
Yeah, and it's crazy because they were talking about it. I don't know if you caught this during the fight, but McGregor has never gotten a knockout or a TKO after the second round, at least in the UFC. I don't know if it's his whole career, but they said in the UFC he never has. And I mean, it's just like that was what Khabib did, man. He just fucking wore on him until he could fucking break him. And that's what he said he was going to do. That's what he did. So I can't take anything away from him in that sense. Like his performance was incredible. The fact that he even caught McGregor with that punch, when he hit him with that fucking crazy, wild, loopy right, like overhand right. Dude, I thought McGregor was going to be knocked out. Like the way he went down, I'm like, oh shit, he's really hurt. And I don't think he was as hurt. I think it stung him, but I don't think he was like, about to be knocked out. But I was shocked at that, man. I never thought I would see that. I never thought I would see him like, land a nasty punch like that, even though it can happen anytime. But I just, that was the last thing I expected to see. I did expect to see Khabib, if McGregor didn't finish him quick, that this was probably what would happen. And it's exactly what did happen, but it's crazy.
Yeah, no, I gotta say McGregor did look good though for a little bit come third round, and as like controlling the takedown, because Khabib couldn't just throw him down like the first and second round really. Yeah, man, dude, I was waiting the whole time they were standing up throwing punches. I was waiting for McGregor to knock him out, because I was like, what is Khabib doing? Why is he standing up with him? Why isn't he trying to go for more takedowns? But I mean, he held his own.
Yeah.
McGregor got a few on him, but yeah, man, I'm lost for words, man. We're just I keep thinking back to what happened after the match.
That's what the crazy part about this, and that's what Joe Rogan was just saying, and Dominic Cruz, and fucking Tyrone Woodley and Bisping. They're all saying that they're like, it's unfortunate and it's disappointing that what could have been like this incredible fucking moment, which it would have been for Khabib had he not done that. It would have just been like he could have just stood in the middle of the octagon and been like, I did what I said I was going to do. Like, who is this guy now? I smashed your boy. Exactly like what he said he was going to do. And it could have been an unbelievable, great moment for him, an unbelievable moment for UFC history. And now, just like all them other guys were saying, it's like a huge black eye. It's not the way that you promote or represent the sport. And like Dana White wouldn't put the belt on him because he was afraid people were going to like throw shit and they were going to riot and stuff. And who knows what's going to happen out in the streets, bro. There's a lot of Irish people. There's a lot of Russians there. There's a lot of booze. You know what I mean? That's what Joe Rogan was saying. He's like, man, there's a lot of booze in here and a lot of Irish fans, a lot of Russian fans. Like, this might not be good. So I'm curious to see how this is going to, like, who knows what's going to happen? Who knows what's going to happen? I can't wait to go watch that post-fight show because I want to hear what Dana White has to say about this. Because you never know how they're going to react. You never know with UFC.
Yeah,
Conor McGregor is one of his favorites and shit, and Khabib did that. You never know what could happen. Dana White could be pissed and be like, I'm fucking stripping him of the belt. He could do it.
I think that's what's going to happen.
Do you?
I think Khabib's going to be suspended and get stripped of the belt. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I can't say that. Like, aside from the law, because like, who knows what's going to happen? It's like he could get arrested or whatever, and he's comes into the United States with a green card, and Bisping was just on there saying like, I come here on a green card. They don't give those to fucking criminals. You know what I mean? If he gets criminal charges for this and whatever, even like felony assault or anything like that, he could have trouble getting to the U.S. But I mean, honestly, I don't think they should strip him of the belt, but I think he definitely deserves punishment. He definitely deserves like a suspension or something. But then again, it's like, it's hard to say that when they didn't do anything to Conor McGregor for throwing the dolly at the bus. I feel like they're different things, but still, I mean, it's still a bad decision on both of their parts. And they didn't do anything to Conor. So how are they going to handle this with Khabib? It's great. I'm very intrigued by this, dude.
I think that's where it all starts. All McGregor's stupid fucking games that he played, in the whole bus thing, the whole bringing up his family, his father, the history, whatever it is. It all comes into one, dude, and it just fueled the fire. And Khabib just I think it just the adrenaline got the best of him as soon as McGregor tapped out. He knew he won. He just got adrenaline just kicked in even more, and he just fucking flipped out. He wasn't thinking at all.
Well, it's crazy too. Sorry, were you still going?
No, go ahead.
It's just crazy too because we were talking about how like going into this fight they're total opposites. And we were talking about how like in their in-ring game and their fight game is total opposite, but then also the way that they are, how McGregor talks so much shit and tries to get into his opponent's head, and Khabib's the complete opposite. And now this fight happens, and at the end, they looked like they were living vicariously through each other. Like McGregor like looked at him like, okay, you beat me. You know what I'm saying? Like after the fight, I felt like he just looked at him like, okay, you beat me, dude. And Khabib like flipped out and then jumped over the fence and shit. And I feel like if the tables were turned, that's how you would envision it going down. If Conor McGregor knocked them out, you could more easily picture Conor McGregor jumping over the fence and fucking attacking somebody. You know what I'm saying? And Khabib fucking not doing shit. But it's like Khabib, I never expected that, dude. Never.
Yeah, because Khabib's the one that's keep it cool and calm.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's crazy. Just it all, like I said, it all boiled up for him. And he flipped out. But other than that match, do you want to say anything about the other matches? You want to say anything about your
my boy, the Black Beast, bro?
Yeah, the Black Beast.
Oh my god, dude! Everything I said about him, he like amped it up tonight. He got his ass kicked pretty much the whole fight, and then knocked the guy out in the last like minute and a half. And then of course he says like my balls was hot. My balls was hot.
Dude, I just couldn't believe it. I'm watching it. I'm like, man, come on, do something. Do something. He kept backing up, dude. He kept messing with his eye. And Joe Rogan, I think it was, he kept saying, I think he's going to wait for the last minute of this match. And he's going to, and that's what he did, dude. I think there was like 26 seconds left or something like that. And he just caught him, bro. And I just jumped up, dude. I wish I was feeling my reaction for that. Dude,
I know, me too, dude. Me too.
I was like, damn. And then him all like saying, yeah, but I got off the phone with Donald Trump. He said, I got to get rid of this Russian motherfucker or something.
Mad funny, dude.
Dude, he was good, dude.
But
he seems like a big like teddy bear that can fucking whip some major ass and say some funny shit.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I love that guy, and he's just, I've never seen anybody like that where he's that tough. He can't, it's like you can't fucking put him away. Like you can hurt him, but you can't I've seen him get hurt so many times and then he'll just land that one punch and fuck somebody's world up. And I kept saying that to my girl. I'm like, all the punches that he's landing are not catching flush. Like he's catching him with like one knuckle or like the corner of his glove or grazing him. And I kept saying to my girl the whole fight, I'm like, I'm telling you, all it's going to take is one flush shot, like one square on the guy's head, and he can finish him. And then, dude, you should have seen Becky's face, bro. Like her jaw was on the floor almost, dude. I looked over at her and she was just like couldn't believe it, dude. Couldn't fucking believe it. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I knew it, man. I knew he could do that. I didn't think it was going to happen though, dude. I did not going into the fight. I said he could take a beating and he could come back. And that's what I love about him. But when that fight was going down, dude, by like the second round, I'm like, he's not winning. It's done. Like when he was holding his eye and all that shit, I'm like, he's done.
Dude, honestly, I lost all hope for him too.
I
was thinking the same thing. I'm like, this dude is done, man. I don't want to see him go down, but dude, what the fuck, man? Out of nowhere. 20-something seconds left, just bam. Yeah. And then he's gonna go smoke some weed with Joe Rogan on his show.
I know, dude. I know. It's so funny. But dude, honestly, bro, I gotta be real with you. Ferguson and Pettis was the fight of the night for me, bro. That was one of the best fights I've ever seen, dude.
Oh man, that was bloody and bruised and bloody and broken.
Dude, it was that fucking fight, bro. Oh my god, dude. It was so good. I can't even put into words how good that was. Like I thought Ferguson was done in whatever, if it was the first or the second round when he got clipped like 3 times. And then he's coming back hard and just the fucking pace that he was putting on Pettis and fucking the crazy shit that they were trying and just everything, dude.
Dude, it just seemed like they were having so much fun
I know.
in the ring, dude. And I was having fun on my couch watching them having a ball, just trying these fancy things off the fence, off the cage, just a great match, dude. I don't know how they can rub heads when they're fucking all bloody like that, man. That's crazy. They're both like drenched, dude. You got Pettis had a cut up here on his forehead, and then he gets a cut up over here on his eye, spilling blood everywhere. Ferguson's cut up. He's got blood everywhere. You don't know if it's his blood or Pettis's blood.
I know.
It was just like a bloody massacre, bro. But it was such a good.
It was a fun fight, man.
Dude, it was all around just a fun. That's all you ask for, dude. As a fan, entertaining fight like that. They just want to put on a good show and fucking win the victory, dude. It was just a fun match to watch. And such a fun fight.
Coming off of that, man, I got to be honest with you. I really want to see Ferguson and Khabib, or Habib, however you say it. I want to see Ferguson and Habib, dude, because Ferguson, like, that's the thing. Habib fucking really kind of just like exposed that Conor McGregor definitely has holes in his game. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have his wrestling. I mean, he did well. He really did well as far as takedown defense for a while. At the beginning he was doing well. And then, he really held his own for the first round, I feel like, didn't let Habib do too much to him. He controlled him. That was about it. And then, in the third round, I think he stuffed a takedown or two. I mean,
was it me, or did McGregor seem kind of slow tonight? Like, he just seemed slow to me.
Yeah, he did. And I feel like I don't think he gassed out per se, like quickly or, within the first round or two, but I think that he lost his oomph. Like, as soon as Khabib held him down for that first round, and then in the second round when I think he just started pressuring him again real hard, or he might have taken him down again. It just seemed like McGregor didn't have the oomph left. Like there's no way he had enough pop on his punches or anything to really do anything. But then again, in the third round, I thought, he was using the teat kick very effectively, kicking him right straight on in the gut. I felt it looked like he really clipped Nurmagomedov a few times where it's like he noticed it. Like Habib was like, "Oh, I felt that. And he looked sharp. McGregor looked sharp in the third round, but the wrestling game was just too much for him, But I just think that Habib really kind of exposed that McGregor's got some holes in his game, and Ferguson doesn't have those holes. That's my point. That's why I want to see that fight. If there's anybody that doesn't have any holes in their game, it's Ferguson. That guy doesn't have holes in his game. He can strike. Yeah, he can strike. He's got jiu-jitsu. He can wrestle. He's got everything.
Yeah, tonight he had no holes in his game. Tonight he was in all control.
100%.
He maybe not 100% over Pettis, but he kept charging from the start of the match. He had Pettis pretty much against the octagon cage the whole match,
I wouldn't say he had control of the whole fight, but I would say he basically controlled the pace of the whole fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
He kind of dictated the way the fight went, but he definitely didn't have, control over the whole fight. He got clipped a few times. Pettis landed some, nice shots or whatever, and really fought, valiantly, I feel like. But that, to me, that was the fight of the night. And I really like to see Habib and Ferguson now, but who knows what's going to happen? I can't wait to find out what's going to happen.
That might be a real interesting fight right there, Ferguson and Khabib, because once they take it to the ground and the wrestling starts, man, it's like both ways, both of them. Like you said, like the whole McGregor fight tonight. Once it hit the ground, McGregor, it seemed like he had no chance.
He had nothing.
No chance.
The thing is, too, is McGregor, you can tell he does not have a submission game off his back, really. He's not going to fucking lock up a triangle on somebody. He's not going to fucking weasel his way out and get a knee bar or something like it. That's just not McGregor. But Ferguson will do anything. He don't care. He'll grab your leg and get you in a knee bar. He'll fucking wrap up your arm. He'll do whatever he has to do. And he does have not only submissions off his back, but he knows how to defend off his back and have offense off his back. Because that's the thing, and that's the thing with Ferguson. And you'll like tonight was a perfect example of that. Is that dude? His elbows are like razor blades. Like he's known for that. When he throws elbows, he slices people up. Look at what he did to Pettis. Those cuts on him were from elbows. You know, he split his fucking head right open. You saw that on his head, right?
Yeah, he had those like the right cut elbows.
Yeah, dude.
You know, he'd hit him, he'd punch him a little bit with an elbow.
Yep, and on off of his back, he likes to come in with these elbows onto people's heads. So I mean, dude, to me, that's the fight that I honestly hope that somehow, like, you know, Khabib doesn't lose his belt and he maybe gets suspended for 3 months or whatever happens. He doesn't go to jail or he doesn't get booted out of the country or get all this fucking legal bullshit and red tape. Like, I'd like to see, you know, he gets a punishment, he does it, and then he fights Ferguson after, because that's the fight they got to make. But I feel like what you were saying earlier, and they're already talking about this on TV right now, is that it's fucked up and it's weird because, like what we were saying earlier, it could have been Khabib's moment. It could have been this great moment for UFC and for his career. And it got ugly like this and all this crazy bullshit happened. And now, just like you were saying, and they were saying, now McGregor is like, it's almost as if he, not that he won the fight, but he kind of won this because now he looks like the victim. And, you know, he got sucker shotted in the ring. And the thing is, what they were just saying, that's like the biggest point of this whole thing, is that if Khabib fucking like gets stripped of the belt or something like that happens, then McGregor's probably going to get another title shot right now, like the next
Probably,
fight.
That's Dana White's boy, man. That's his moneymaker right there.
Well, I mean, but when you think about it, though, okay, like let's say it wasn't his boy, hypothetically, right? And let's just say, okay, Khabib, they're like, we're stripping you. You that was totally unacceptable, right? What else would you do? Ferguson got to fight somebody. Somebody's got to win the belt. So Ferguson's obviously the first guy that's going to be in that fight for the belt. Who else would you put in there? I feel like McGregor's the only guy.
I guess it would be him because he's the #1 contender right now before that fight. So
yeah,
I don't know, man. Shocking night, fun, shocking, interesting night.
It's crazy too. It felt very like WWE at the end, and it was like they didn't even fucking plan for that. It's not like that shit was planned. You know what I mean? It just went there. It just went to like this crazy like madness and drama.
Yeah, you had McGregor up against the cage, like Undertaker was up against the ropes.
I didn't watch that. I didn't watch that. No.
It's like they kind of had the same look too. Like, all right, you got me, you beat me. Yeah. But Triple H didn't go jump over.
he didn't do a fucking suicide planche over the top rope and attack Kane now, did he?
No, he didn't.
Oh my god.
But yeah, dude, good night though. Good UFC 229. You know,
definitely a lot of controversy, man. It's
definitely made its marker, man. It's definitely going to be memorable. You know, it's everybody's remember this night because of what happened at the end. You know,
they're going to be talking about this for a while. We're going to be hearing about this for like the next week at least.
I can't wait to see some footage, man. I can't wait to see some replays of what happened after the fight, dude. We didn't get to see any of that after. They kind of showed a little bit during they didn't even show that much after the fight.
That was the first time I've ever seen them call like the finish of the fight, like when Bruce Buffer reads the decision and all that, and neither fighter was in the cage. That's the first time I've ever seen that.
I know.
That was so crazy, dude. It was just so weird watching him read that, and then there's like nobody there. It's like, what the fuck, dude?
Dude, the whole time the crowd was favored on McGregor's side. Yeah. The whole night, every time McGregor landed a punch, the crowd would cheer. Every time Khabib would like land something, they'd all boo.
Did you see when Khabib was walking out of the arena?
They're throwing shit at him.
Dude, they threw some fucking drinks on him, dude. Like I saw a big ass cup of something come down on him. I'm like, damn, dude, they're throwing anything at him. They're throwing their drinks. They don't give a fuck.
It's fucking people, man. Crazy.
It's
so easy to divide people.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. Um, but yeah, dude, I'm glad we got on here right after the fight and did this.
Yeah,
Um,
and guess what?
what up?
I guess I was right again, my friend. My
Yeah, you
predictions.
were
You
right.
know, I said he was gonna
You wait,
kill. The only
prediction. You called Pettis, motherfucker,
I
and you
did
were
call
wrong on
Pettis.
that. You were
I
wrong
did.
on that. I call Black Beast, McGregor, and Ferguson. I got 2 out of 3, so fuck you.
Well, well, it was. I got one. So
You got the most important one, so I'll give you that.
yeah,
You got the big one. You got the grand finale. I'll give
I
you
just
that.
I just knew if McGregor wasn't gonna knock him out quick, and it went to range, and Khabib got control on the ground, it was over. I knew it. I knew it from there. I actually thought it was gonna end quicker than it did. There was a point where Khabib had McGregor on the ground up against the cage, and he was just dropping bombs on him. I thought
Yeah,
that was gonna get called right there.
I thought Herb Dean was going to step in too. I really did. I was like, yeah, I'm like, oh man, but they were even say, Dominic Cruz and Rogan and them were saying after that, like, after that round, they were saying you could tell he didn't really land anything flush on him, but still, the volume of punches that he was raining down on him, like, had he landed a few more that were open or whatever, he probably would have called the fight.
Yeah.
I mean, that was that you know what that reminded me of? Lesnar and Shane Carwin. That's exactly what that reminded me of. When Shane Carwin was smashing on Lesnar's face, and I'm like, yo, they're gonna stop it, they're gonna stop it. And they didn't, and
Dude,
Lesnar survived it. And it
that
was
was that was even worse.
yeah, that one was even worse. Yeah.
Because wasn't Lesnar like bleeding too from
Oh,
the
he was
forehead or
bloody.
something?
Oh, dude, his whole face was fucking mangled.
Yeah, dude. That I remember that. I was so surprised they didn't call that.
Yeah. But that's what this reminded me of for sure. Like I was thinking right back to when that happened. Because like when I'm seeing Herb Dean step closer and shit, I'm like, is he gonna call it? Is he not gonna call it? And the first images that were just flashing in my head as I was thinking that was when Lesnar was getting smashed. And I'm just like, wow, this is fucking reminding me of that.
Yeah,
But
because Lesnar's Dana White's boy too. Dana White's got it in Herb's ear. Don't call it unless you have to call it. Any other fighter that probably would have been called.
yeah, and it's crazy too, because it's like McGregor was even using like some like veteran, like little dirty tactics too.
He was.
Hooking his fingers in Khabib's gloves. He was curling his toes in the fence. He fucking landed a knee to his head while they were down.
Yeah, on the ground.
All kinds of little things that were just like, I mean, if the ref could have easily taken a point from him or something for any one of those things, probably, but I think that he did him kind of sly, where it was like the ref didn't really see all of it. He caught him with the toes one time. I saw that, but yeah, it's just so weird. McGregor knew. I mean, he knew like, okay, this dude is as fucking strong and as good as they say he is. So I think he kind of knew that if I don't knock this guy out, I'm not beating him.
I don't even.
He had to
I don't
know.
even. I don't even think McGregor won a round.
I don't think so either. I mean,
I
even that third round, I'm pretty sure that third round ended with Khabib on top of like took him down.
Yeah, at the end. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it was just like, I mean, and honestly, dude, I think right after on the post fight show, I'm pretty sure Khabib landed more significant strikes than McGregor by like 25 or 30. So I mean, he just really outfought him. I mean, he really did, and it is what it is. I mean, fair play to him. But he, like I said to you earlier, he's just a fucking idiot. Because dude, he could have been, bro, he could have been catapulted to this insane superstar off of this. Like the next big thing, even though he's not a cocky guy or whatever, it's like you just fucking ran through McGregor and you still got your belt, you're still undefeated, you're on top of the fucking world, bro. And this fucking dummy, like, can't control himself and does this shit. And now nobody's ever going to look at it like that. It's never going to be looked at like that. It's never going to be looked at like Khabib, this unbelievably great moment for him. And he's never going to reach that status of star that he could have after this. Like he could have been a huge star, you know, from this, and he blew it, man, by jumping over the cage like that. He blew it.
You never know, man. It could have a huge turnaround.
It could, but I don't know, man. Something. Honestly, I feel like he might get arrested, dude. I really do. Something tells me he just might get arrested.
I don't think he's gonna get arrested, but he's still undefeated, bro, and he's still gonna have a trigger on his forehead for these fighters. You know, they're still gonna want to fight the best, and right now, in his division, he's the best. He put down the best, and he's undefeated. So, I mean, I don't know. Whether he gets suspended or not, stripped, he's probably going to come back strong and get his opportunity again. So I don't think he's going to get arrested. I don't think he's going to get kicked out of the country. I think there's a lot of pissed off fans and probably a lot of Irishmen that want to kill him. But I don't know, bro. But this is definitely something I'll always remember, and you know, I think everybody will.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know, they're both of their names will be on it forever and forever. I'm shocked that happened at the end. I'm shocked there's so many holes in McGregor's game right now. I'm shocked on how slow he looked in the hole. Like I don't know, man. Even after the second round, I think, or maybe the third round it was, he had that look like he knew he was done. Like he had that look after a few rounds with Mayweather when just before he got fucking TKO'd or whatever happened. Man, I don't know. It was shocking, fun.
He's got all of his losses are by submission. 4 losses by submission.
You'd think he would take all his time in the world to just, you know, practice that, man. Just learn ground control, you know, submission defense, just, you know, but dude, he just had, I guess Khabib's that good, man, because he had all control of McGregor's legs when he was on the ground.
You see him triangling his fucking legs together like that?
Yeah.
You can't do anything when somebody does that to you. You can't fucking move. He's so good at that.
He just felt like McGregor felt just he couldn't do shit. Couldn't do shit once he was on the ground. You know? And he was still a couple of times he's waving his hand up like, what the fuck? Well, that's part of fighting in the octagon, man. It's not all boxing. You gotta learn to wrestle sometimes too.
Yeah.
You know, because wrestling is a huge part of it. And like I said in our last video, once a wrestler gets control over a fighter, it's usually in the wrestler's hands from there, and usually ends in a submission or just a brutal beatdown on the ground.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see where it goes from here with everything, with McGregor, with Khabib. You know, so what the aftermath's going to be of this in the next 24 to 48 hours and the next week. But even like further than that, it's going to be interesting to see what McGregor does, if he's really going to be, take it the way he should and be like, okay, I have to address these holes in my game and get better. And I'm really interested to see what this lightweight title picture is going to look like now. If it's going to be Ferguson and Khabib, or what's going to happen. I don't know. Crazy. But yeah, let's wrap this thing up. I know you're tired. I'm tired.
Yeah, it's 2 o'clock a.m.
2 a.m.
I'm fucking so tired right now.
Yeah.
But we had to get this review up there for you guys, just as fast as we can.
Yeah,
we're trying to be on top of our game here.
Yeah, and anybody that watches this tonight, or even whatever tomorrow, drop a comment. Anybody that watched the fights, and what's your opinions on it? I'm really interested to hear what everybody has to say about this. Anybody. I'm just it's just such a hot topic right now. So I'm interested to hear. But let us know, and please make sure you like and subscribe to our channel, like the video. Please hit that red notification bell so that way when we're dropping something new. But yeah, that's it for me. That's it for me, bro. You got
All right,
anything else?
Gonzo, I hope you get some sleep tonight, dude. I hope you have some tissues by your bed, bro, because I know you're gonna be crying over your boy McGregor tonight, but it's all right, man. Everything's gonna be cool. You know, you're gonna get some sleep tonight. McGregor might not get some sleep tonight. Khabib might get killed tonight. Um,
He might get killed tonight, he says.
but but yeah, dude, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching, guys, girls, fans, people. I hope you enjoyed UFC tonight, and I hope you enjoyed our show, our review. Check out our other videos. I'm out of here. Peace.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Gonzo Sharks out. Peace.